Microphone is on.
Oh no.
Our beautiful faces are on. Well, kind of beautiful. Everything's set. All right. What is happening, folks? I am Gary Hardy.
And I'm off center.
Andrew's off center.
Bothering me. Oh well.
We'll go fix the camera, Andy. I'm going to turn the music back on.
I had it lined up, I thought. Whatever.
We'll be right back. That's way better, Andy. Sorry, everyone got to see a little bit of a Gary dance show.
That's what happens when I try and adjust the camera from the little screen and not the big one.
All right, let's redo that. Hey, folks, I'm Gary Hardy.
And I'm not off center.
He's not off center. He's Andrew Piner, the recliner.
Oh, God, I haven't heard that since high school.
And we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services, coming to you with this week's Brunner's Bits. And before we get into breaking news, today what we're going to talk about is what we look for in a groundskeeper and what we don't look
Not
for.
just a human body.
Yeah, not just a human body. So if you like this show and you want to see more of it, click the like or the follow button down below. Leave comments, do whatever. There's so much more of this that'll be coming off. Seems like me and Andy will probably be doing this until eternity because I do have fun with it. Do you have fun doing this?
It depends on the day. Some days I have plenty of things to do. I'm like, all right, let's get out. I gotta go.
I think
Like
today
today.
might be one of those
Yeah.
days.
Oh yeah. My I don't know why I even attempted to plan my day today.
I don't know why you plan your day on Thursdays anyways.
No, I just in general, it's every day. It seems like it's about 9 o'clock. The phone starts going.
Well, I like the text. Hey, new employee didn't show up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, as the guy that spent freaking 30 hours this week trying to hire and I finally thought I found a few good people and then bam, the sail gets torn and there's no more wind.
Nobody loves it.
And it's very stressful because I know that the team knows I'm trying, but I still think deep down they blame me that.
No, they don't. And it's unfortunately, I think it's just the hiring process in general because we have 11 interviews, 3 show up, 2 will hire, and 1 will disappear, or both.
Yeah, I still have some folks that are interested in interviewing. I just got to reach out to them for next week. I have 2 interviews tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll see how that
Roll with the punches.
Yeah, I may need Josh or Matt. Oh, Matt's on vacation. I mean,
Yes.
may need.
Andy's stress level will go up after today.
Yeah, it will. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know. But next Friday, you and I are both leaving. So it's going to be Josh gets to feel it.
I'm leaving Thursday.
Josh gets to. Oh, are you taking off next Thursday?
I'm leaving after this Thursday.
Are you?
I'm just driving.
Oh, so you are going to still help me do the
I
podcast?
assume so, unless you want to get Josh to do it.
No, I want you because you're my soulmate.
Oh Jesus,
You're my soulmate.
podcast.
I gotta have you, Andy.
Well, you can have Josh one of these days come and help, or we'll just make him sit in here with us.
We'll just make him sit like a child, put a dunce hat on him, and I'll get another camera, and you'll just see the vision of him.
He'll just be on his phone playing.
Probably. We love him, but yeah, on his phone playing. All right, let's jump into current events, folks.
What do you have for us today?
I don't know, Andy. What do I have?
I never know really until like moments before.
Well, it's not letting me switch back and forth. There we go. There we go.
Breaking news. See, it's still doing that
Yeah,
thing.
folks, you don't see it, but there's some technical difficulties happening. Anyways, all right. So breaking news. There
you go.
All right, breaking news.
Potatoes are taking over the world.
I saw on the news today that the United Kingdom is switching their voting age to 16.
I mean, you're allowed to drink at that age, so why not? Yeah, I like that vote. Yes.
I also saw that their last election,
58%
like
or something
barely half of their population came out to vote.
Half the population is like, I don't like anything.
I mean, even here in America, more than half the population votes, even though half of us know that what we're voting for is crap.
Or they're just made up people or dead.
Yeah. I'm going to vote for Ralph Nader again.
Is he still alive?
No.
Okay.
No, I think Ralph Nader.
I think he died.
Him and him and Ross Perot
Ross
are
Perot.
the most notable third-party candidates that I ever remember.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you know Ralph Nader's claim to fame though?
You'll tell me and I'll remember it, but not off the top of my head. I don't follow enough.
So when you close a car door, that pin that has the it's like an L and
Clasp?
it's called the pin on the door that the hasp clasps to. That pin's called a Nader pin. Before Ralph Nader created that pin, in a car accident, a car door could open up. It didn't have that pin that latched it because before that edge came on, the right accident, the clasp could slide off of the pins and therefore open the door. That Nader pin is what locks the door. That's why if you notice on a car accident, the hinge side opens up before the actual door side in a car accident when it's destroyed. Yeah. So it's called a Nader pin.
Well, I learned something. I can go home now.
Yep, you learned something. So that was Ralph Nader's claim to fame. And we could not vote for him at 16 like they can in Great Britain, which that just throws me off. All right, here's our next thing. And this is going to piss some people off and it's going to make some people giggle.
Uh-oh.
The Epstein files. Are they a cover-up? Well, I don't know if it's a cover-up or not, but there's an awful lot of pictures on this of some famous people. You got Donald Trump and Epstein. You got Prince Andrew and Epstein. Heck, you got Bill Clinton and Epstein. So to me, that gives all the ingredients of an actual cover-up. Now that they're saying, so when Trump ran for presidency, he said he was going to unleash the Epstein files, the MLK files, the JFK files, all of these files he's going to release. When he got elected and Pam Bondi became the attorney general, the files so-called went on her desk and she said, the files are on my desk. I'm going to go through them and then I'm going to release them.
Come on, anonymous.
So now that they've went through them and they see the names that are on there, all of a sudden there are no names. There are no files.
We didn't realize you were involved. It's fine.
And if you're a Republican and you voted for Donald Trump and you still want the files, he specifically said he doesn't need your votes anymore because nobody cares about the Epstein files anymore. Well, it's not the Epstein files that people care about. It's the level of cover-up that our government thinks that they can do and not be held accountable for.
Well, they care about the file. Who's in there? Just proof that, yep, you're a chomo.
Yeah, but by them hiding them, they obviously care about the files. And that makes me mad because I'm going to put here on the record.
I'm not surprised.
I am offended and I regret ever voting for Donald Trump. I regret ever voting in this election at all because we have nothing but a bunch of clowns that should have been in the Barnum and Bailey circus up there trying to make decisions for us, covering up things that, if that was me or you, we'd be in prison right now.
It's because we ain't got money.
So yeah.
I wrote in Mr. Potato Head one election.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was Mr. Potato Head? Is there a picture of him with Epstein like these yahoos?
I'm sure Chat GPT can make it for me.
I'm sure, and I'm going to have to try that because I'd like to have we'll bring that next episode.
Don't do that to Mr. Potato Head.
And here's my other rant. If I get so frustrated when you see religious groups align with a political party, because I'm going to use my religion for instance, like Christianity. You cannot align with any political party because both of them do things that are supposedly anti-Christian or what some would call heretic or heresy, and both sides do stuff. So according to Christian beliefs, that whether you believe it in it or you agree with it or not, this isn't a debate stage. Abortion is bad. According to the Christian beliefs, immigration is good. So how can you vote for a political party when one agrees with one thing and the other agrees with another? So I ask Americans
what grinds his gears.
It does. I ask Americans right now, if you're watching this show and you want to learn about landscaping, hold on, because we'll talk about that stuff in a minute. But I'm asking Americans out there to start free thinking and think for your damn self and vote for who you think's right, not who the television tells you to. And if that means that candidate may not win, then so be it. At least you can sleep at night, because I now wish that I would have voted for Mickey Mouse. All right, so let's move on, Because I bet there ain't no Mickey Mouse photo of him and Epstein. Maybe the person under the costume, but not Mickey Mouse himself.
Worse cartoons out there. If you can imagine it, somebody's drawn it.
Now, here's something that's really special. This Saturday at 26 North Locust Street at Memorial United Methodist Church, the West Carrollton Food Pantry, we are having a free community picnic for anyone that wants to show up. We're going to have food, music, cornhole, Bigness made giant Jenga to put out there. We're going to have a water balloon fight. We're going to give tours of our food pantry, things like that. It is just an event for the community. Yes, it's Christ and Christian related, but you don't have to be a Christian to come, because at the end of the day, Buddhist people are hungry too, and we serve them in our food pantry. We have a Hindi couple that comes into our food pantry, and they've even talked to me about Jesus, and they don't even believe in it. So we accept everybody, because let's face it, if you're a religion and you only serve people that believe in you, there's a problem with that. because there's a lot of people that are just poor and need some food. And this community picnic is just to show
everybody's hungry.
Yeah. Are you hungry?
Always. That's Misty. I'm always talking about food and watching.
You have some clothes that you need to donate to the
I got a couple of boxes I need to bring in. I just keep forgetting to get them out of my garage.
Yeah. So this community picnic is for everybody. It's the big thing is giving the tours of the food pantry, because our community, some people don't know that there's a food pantry. They just think it's some big castle church and that you got to wear a suit and tie, come on Sunday morning and this and that. And that's not what Memorial United Methodist Church is. It's a hub for the community
And if zombies happen, I might end up there, because that's definitely well fortified.
Well, so if there was a zombie apocalypse, I would appreciate if you came to that church, if Bigness came to that church, and if Brunner came to that church, because between my negotiating administrative skills, you and your MacGyver skills, Josh and his mechanic skills, and Bigness with his woodworking skills, we could take over the whole world.
I have no intention of surviving a zombie apocalypse. I'm an asthmatic. I'm screwed.
I'm changing my name to Negan.
No. Oh, yeah.
Gary Negan Hardy.
He's already got the leather jacket. Now he just needs the bat.
And I have the trike.
Oh, yeah. He didn't ride a bike in the movie in the show.
He didn't.
Oh, I never watched it.
No, that was Daryl.
I still never watched it.
Walking Dead was a great show.
I saw pieces.
I watched it from the first episode to the last episode, and it was a great show. I tried to jump into some of the offshoots.
And stuff.
The only one I liked was the Daryl Dixon one, because he found a way and got over to Europe and showed the zombie apocalypse in Europe and France. Oh. The other spinoff, Dead City, all of a sudden characters that were dead are being found, and I don't like that. That doesn't seem realistic.
Jump the shark.
So, but yeah, next week, this coming Saturday, community picnic at mine and Andy Zombie Apocalypse Fortress at 26 North Locust Street in West Carrollton. Be there or be a circle. I'm not going to say square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't all. I wouldn't. No, my first place was the dump, because who's going to the dump? It stinks. The zombies come, they ain't going to the dump. But they took away all the bowling balls, so now I'd have nothing to throw.
They got rid of the bowling balls?
Every one of them.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, I planned to throw them from the roof.
And I wouldn't go to that dump.
Why?
I would go to the landfill.
I'm talking about Increte right here.
No, I wouldn't go there. I'd go to the landfill. Reason being, A, it stinks. B, there's some Connex trailers up there that you could bury and just make the opening and figure out. I'm sure there's a way to vent and all of that. I'm sure we would figure that out. You're a creative man. And then on top of it, that's the tallest point in Dayton.
It is?
It's one of the tallest points on this side of the valley.
Huh.
So you can see the entire, so go up to the Dayton Mall area.
Yeah.
And if you look down, you can see the entire city of Dayton. And if you have really good eyesight and it's a really clear day, you can almost see the other side of Dayton going in to the lights, not the building. You can't see, but you can almost see the lights going into Miller Lane and all of that. So the landfill's higher than that.
So I've never actually gone up there. I drive past it regularly. But
yeah, well, just look up and it's
lots of trash.
It's really tall. All right, we've talked enough about that. Let's jump into what really matters. So today we're going to talk about what makes a great groundskeeper and definitely what doesn't.
Okay.
So what's your take on this before we start, Andy?
It depends on what side, what you're going to be doing. I mean, there's
FYI, I surprise Andy with these. I barely go over it with him. He jumps on here and
I try and fill in the gaps.
he just shoots from the hip.
Depends on what side of the company they're going to. If they're on lawn mowing or landscaping or chemical, and there's the different knowledge base to start off with or willingness to learn. I mean, I'm not knocking the lawn guys versus the landscapers or the chemical crews, anything like that. But depends on what their what's the right way? Their handiness, I guess, or their skill set coming in. If they're a green guy, then sometimes just push mowing is where they begin. Versus other people that have years of knowledge, and we stick them right in a landscaping truck, and they're going out pulling weeds, and they have good plant knowledge. So it just depends. I mean,
we do find that it's harder to find a landscaping guy than a lawn mowing guy.
I'm not going. It's not a dig.
Well, it's because it's hard work, and it's really hard work.
It's hard work, and plant identification and weed identification is very important. And I still, after however many years now, I get hemmed up by plants that people have ordered offline. I'm like looking at I don't know what the hell that is. And I have to use Google Lens or there's a number of apps that I've had the guys download just for plant ID. If you don't know, don't touch it, don't spray it, don't pull it, don't trim it. I'd rather explain that, well, we weren't sure, so we left your plant alone. Then why did you kill this? I ordered that from China.
From my perspective, one of the big things I look for are core values.
Well, and some of those, those may present initially, but fall through along a couple days in, couple weeks in. We definitely, there's a learning curve for learning the people you're working with. Somebody may present good first day, and then 2 days in, you find out that they're the Debbie Downer, and they're always ready to go home, or the poor pity me party all the time, even though they're doing the exact same job as the other 8
or they're
people
struggling from staying clean off meth.
And that has happened more than once, or they're completely insane and want to do flips in the yard and tell us that their karate master Shifu has given them powers.
Yeah,
that's happened too.
The core values we look for are integrity, dependability, and respect. I think those are the 3 most important core values that somebody that has been in trouble or screwed up, they can still have that. Somebody that is fantastic on the outside may not have that. So you can tell a lot about somebody from integrity. Do they tell the truth? Mm-hmm. Dependability. Do they show up on time? And respect. Do they yell at you when you come to them with criticism? A lot of times those colors are shown within the first month.
Yeah, I was going to say, if not the first week, first month or so, once they get comfortable, then things start to come out when they think they're safe, or then their opinions start to fly, arguments happen, depending on how tired people are. Like everybody's been tired recently because we've been working 6 days a week, trying to play catch up. All the rain has been kicking our butts. So
we're over 30 inches of rain. Over 30 inches of, we are 5 inches over normal.
Mm-hmm. And then we've been plugging along at shrub trimming, so the rain and the humidity is definitely causing shrubs that we trimmed 2 weeks ago to already have growth you can see on them. So bear with everyone, not just us. Any other landscaper out there is having the same problems.
And it's important that when you have groundskeepers, that they understand that this level of suck isn't going to last forever.
Right.
We need to keep the client front and foremost, because at the end of the day, if we don't have that client, I don't have this paycheck.
Right. So don't scream at the guy that comes out, well, why isn't it done? This is, be polite, be respectful.
Because we do get yelled at regularly. And unfortunately, as much as it's not an excuse for the resident, but unfortunately, a lot of the time the residents are just so dang on ignorant that they don't understand what's actually being done.
That, or they've had bad past experiences with other landscapers that didn't do things to industry standard, or just were neglectful, hateful, rude. All kind of things have happened. If you can imagine somebody having a bad day, then, who knows what they've had to go through. Now, people have chopped their mother's. We have one lady that's a friend of the wife of a friend of his. She's had her mother's mums from her funeral 20 years ago or whatever on the side of her house, and we don't touch them. But God forbid, if you didn't know that and you went and hacked them down, you might get screamed at. She might just punch me in the head. So
you just never know what people are going through in this moment or that time in their life. So it's important, like for us, that we hire people that can mitigate those negative experiences.
May or may not have an even temperament. That would definitely help depending on the situation. So
yeah,
don't fly off the handle quickly.
Don't be a Gary in 2014.
You said it. I mean,
I know. All right. So we look for people that have core values, and we also look for people that have work ethic. And let's face it, work ethic is not something that can be taught. It's something that's natural. And I say that, so there's aspects of work ethic that are skills that can be taught, but the actual willingness to put your phone down, get off your ass and go learn something and be there, or to say, hey, I'm finished with what I'm doing. What do you need help with? Rather than, hey, I'm finished what I'm doing. I'm going to go play on my phone for a minute.
and
You
age
can't
and
teach that.
maturity also helps with that too. So
Yeah, maturity does. Unfortunately, actually, I'm not going to say unfortunately. That was the wrong word. Fortunately for us, we have a mix of people from 20 years old to freaking Larry 75. So we have a good mesh of people. And I do find that some of the younger kids, high school or right out of high school, they don't work well right away.
Oh no. They haven't been taught or shown how to.
Well, we have a team member right now that his work ethic is fantastic. It's getting him to work.
Mm-hmm. When he's here, he's stellar.
He's great. And there's a reason why we haven't gotten rid of him, because his work ethic here is fantastic. But he doesn't do well when you say this vacation is not approved because we have somebody else going.
Right.
He just takes off anyways. Doesn't mean we don't love him, and there's a reason he's still here. But
I've threatened to tase him once or twice.
But
jokingly.
The willingness to not know what you're going to be raking, but still picking up the rake and asking what you need help with, that you can't teach that.
Well, and helping the people in your crew eventually. And I think camaraderie comes into that. When you work with the same people every day, you realize that if I slack off, you're going to catch hell from the people next to you. Or if I help them out, I'm going to get done faster and get to go home and do whatever I want faster. The job will get done faster. So
I do find that myself, you, and Josh, we don't necessarily have to identify poor performers anymore because our team identifies it.
We're not the ones in the truck with them every day.
They pretty much look at us and say, all right, when are you guys going to do something about this?
Or they come in and straight up say, he's done.
Yeah, we've had that too. It's nice putting the control in other people's hands.
I mean, you can't have your finger in every pie, as the saying goes.
Sure you can, not.
No, I was going to say, I don't have time for that.
So, but work ethic is really important. We really do go by the philosophy there that you work hard and you play hard. And when we're busy, we work hard. But when we slow down, we enjoy life. Like this Friday, we're having breakfast for our team. And we're not even paying for it. One of our vendors is paying for it. And I get to give the old owner's speech to the team about how great they're doing because they haven't heard enough of that. So I canceled my meeting tomorrow morning that I was the Heart of Centerville meeting.
I thought it was next week. Was it tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday, Heart of Centerville.
Oh, no,
not ministry. That's next week.
Yeah.
Heart of Centerville meeting. I canceled my Heart of Centerville meeting that I was going to go to tomorrow so I can be here.
No, I didn't
spend time with our team.
I thought breakfast was next Friday.
No, it's unless it changed.
No.
I thought Josh said it was this Friday.
I mean, I don't ever eat breakfast
because he asked me.
So just come and shake hands and say,
well,
hi.
See, that's the thing. Josh isn't very dependable. I'm just kidding.
That terrible human being.
He's a terrible man. So yeah, core values and work ethic. And if you're looking for a vendor that works really hard at trying to find people with good core values, like the one listed here of integrity, give Brunner's Loan and Services a call at 937-681-4859. Or you can visit our website if you're looking for a dependable vendor at brunnersltd.com. Or you can like below and comment with something respectful. Right, Andy?
Yes, indeed.
And then Larry says, shall we continue? Andy, shall we continue?
Yeah, but I'm going to stand up kind of.
Why is your back bothering you? Because
no,
mine is.
My leg went numb.
Did it? My back hurts so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I just don't want to complain about it all the time, but it's bad. Anyways,
sitting on my wallet, I think.
Here's the last thing that I think a lot of people forget, and I still take stock in this. The interview actually really does matter. So, yeah. And I say that because you would be surprised how many people I get walk in with cut off short shirts. Like the one kid that ended up not working out that didn't come back today, he at least put his nose ring up during his interview. I didn't even know he had one of those freaking septal.
I don't really care.
I don't care either, but he actually cared about the interview. You would be so surprised how many people come in here and that they haven't showered.
Yeah.
Um,
First impressions are most important, as the saying goes. So, it's easy to make a snap decision, like, oh, that guy stinks.
and no offense, I understand hygiene is different for different people and different cultures. I'm not sitting in a truck with no air conditioning with somebody that hasn't showered in a week.
Well, it smells like a wet moose.
And we have terminated people because they stunk and refused to not stink.
Wow.
I mean, we've had people like Bigness from the food pantry has brought in boxes of deodorant and say, here, guys.
No, don't spray that. That stuff was terrible.
That stuff stunk.
Oh.
But anyways, I mean, interviews matter. How you dress for an interview matters. I'm not saying suit and tie, but at least
business casual.
Not even a nice pair of jeans, a nice pair of shoes, and a nice t-shirt. I mean, at least comb your hair.
Either that, or you come in work clothes.
That's
you're
different.
Ready to get in a truck because you want a job.
If somebody shows up in a pair of Caterpillar boots, a pair of work pants, and a safety shirt, to me, that's equally as good as somebody coming in dressed up because they're looking for you to hire them. I'm grabbing your hand. They're looking for you. See, you guys can't tell the things that I'm touching right now. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
You still haven't given me the button.
You're so much taller than me. I feel like I should be following the yellow brick road.
This is about how much taller I am than you on a daily basis.
Is that really what it looks like all the time?
Usually.
Why do I look so much smaller?
Because you're behind me a bit.
Get back up there, Andy. I felt skinny. I felt like a skinny kid. But yeah, the interview matters. It does. Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth. There's nothing worse than you giving somebody a tour around the shop and I have to stand 5 feet from them because as they talk, I feel the dragon fire. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've learned from experience. I was the guy given the dragon fire before. I've had a fire captain tell me, "Hey, Hardy, you should probably brush your teeth." When I was younger, I hate saying it when I was in the Army. When you're overseas in the desert, sometimes personal hygiene's the last thing that comes to your face. I mean, unfortunately, and when you're a fireman and you've been in bed and you get called and you're on calls for 10 hours, sometimes you don't have a chance to brush your teeth.
Some crests.
So, but the interview matters. Don't wear a shirt that has a big pot leaf on it, because although we have people in our company that surely indulge, it's not responsible to go around wearing
broadcasting it.
Yeah, it's like I was always raised like even beer shirts. Like it's different if you're wearing a brewery shirt because that's a place of business, that's a company, you're advertising somebody local. I wear Loose Ends Brewing Company shirts all the time, and I don't even hardly drink anymore because they have the best 5-star food and I
still haven't gotten those cheese sandwiches.
Dude, they're crab rangoons.
Oh yeah, those were
good. Oh, they're amazing. Plug for Loose Ends Brewing Company. Yeah. Amazing. And he sells THC drinks. Yeah, there's actual weed drinks and some of these places sell them.
Don't mess with beer. I don't need none of that.
You don't mess with beer, you said?
No, don't mess with the beer.
Oh.
Just leave beer.
Well, no, it's not THC beer.
Oh,
it's a THC drink. Good. For those that don't want to drink beer.
That's all I need to not read the name well enough and then end up why I'm on the floor after 2 beers.
Here's what needs to happen. Somebody needs to make a THC drink and put it on tap.
Why? So you can put your head under it?
They would take. I don't indulge like that anymore. But when I was younger, I probably would have THC keg stand. Just kidding. But with that being said, when you dress for an interview, dress with the idea that the person on the other side of the table is making a first impression of you. Dress like you want to be there. If you want to be there, yeah, sometimes you do, like Andy says, you wear work clothes.
I'd say research where, depending on what you're going to do, what field, it might be the appropriate dress, like what for us is work attire, boots and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Nothing worse than somebody walking in a pair of flip-flops, a cutoff t-shirt, and a pair of khaki shorts.
If you're selling surfboards.
Maybe. Or skateboards.
No,
but not groundskeeping.
Grip tape hurt toes.
So that's that, folks.
Okay.
What do we look for in groundskeepers and what we don't? What we look for are core values. What we don't look for is somebody that's not going to show up. What we look for is work ethic. What we don't look for is somebody that's going to sit on their cell phone while we're working. and what we look for is somebody that presents himself appropriately.
Slobbing.
Yeah. So yeah, if you are interested in catching more of our show, we are on Thursdays at 10 a.m. and we will be here next Thursday. Andy's going to grace us with his presence before he leaves on a weekend getaway. Are you taking the camper?
That's my intention, unless it's going to be a monsoon in Michigan.
Well,
it still might. I mean,
don't
should be watertight now.
It should be, and don't hold your breath. There could totally be a monsoon.
It's Michigan.
When would you like? You should talk to your wife. I want to get you out at our campsite for a weekend.
Okay. Once this will be our first go at the pop-up
camp. So get a good feel of it, because once you get a good feel of it, I might reserve for you a weekend at our campsite to go out with us. And
my big concern is whether or not the AC holds up.
If it doesn't, those stand-up ACs are not expensive.
I've got one of the stand-up units in the attic.
Isn't that what yours is? Is a stand-up unit?
It's a rooftop thing.
I thought you had a stand-up unit too in there.
No, those are just little fans.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, the one that's on the roof, if it doesn't work, they're only about $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's all, you can go camping.
But then by the time, if that's what you need though, you may just consider getting a different camper. I don't know. You're not doing what me and Josh are doing.
Well, that's because we're already past springtime where it's not a sauna. So, come fall, I'm going to, take a couple more trips in the cooler temperatures where you can have a fire and sit outside.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go sit next to a fire and roast hot dogs and stuff. And
when it's 1,000 degrees outside.
Yeah.
When you have to be naked so you don't sweat to death.
This campers, they're to sleep. So I can, crawl out of the river long enough to, take a nap.
So I'm going out tomorrow afternoon because I'm going out to work because I need some peace and quiet so I can focus on some church stuff that I got to work on.
ADD doesn't work. My brain doesn't shut up.
I have to. So I'm actually taking off as of 12 tomorrow. I've already put in 40 hours. Everything now is overtime. So
I don't track,
and we don't get overtime. I don't try. Like I told you the other day, I have to track because I do so many different things. I got to make sure that the different things hours are getting allocated properly.
I don't want to know how much time I spend at home
in
the evenings on phone and text messages and email. And
I'm here to tell you, you don't want to see how much time you spend not enjoying your own life, because it's yesterday, for instance, I got up at 5. Yeah, I enjoyed hanging out with the guys at the club, but it was still a work meeting. We're still working. So I did not have any time to myself until 9:00 last night.
Yeah. The only time I have to myself is between properties. And most of the time I'm on the phone back and forth solving this, that, or the other. Or, hey, what do you need? I'm on the way. I'm going past the shop. Do you need anything? Dealing with clients, that kind of thing. So unless I'm in the restroom or, that's about it. Sleeping.
So yeah. I guess that's that.
And on to those kind of things of, getting yelled at. And
there it is. We've saved the world from its problems. We've explained to you what we value in groundskeepers and what we don't. And we pretty much told you that the Epstein files are covered up, and you can take that for gold because I know all.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no.
I am all knowing.
Actually, here's my disclaimer. I did not take those pictures. I did not make up this story. I did not meet Epstein either. So it's all assumptions.
There's no files.
There's no files according to our government. Just like there were no files just like there were files and then there weren't files and then there aren't files. It pretty much is a government cover-up. Government conspiracy. You can't trust them. Hey, folks, I'm Gary Hardy. And we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services. And we are out because what matters, Andy?
Satisfaction.